Hi everyone, so today I'll be showing how to do this cloud tote bag. I have a white one here, but today I will be using this pink bonus Hayfield yarn in double knit. It recommends to use a 4mm hook, but I'll be using a 5 one, so you will need 5mm hook, any needle, metal or a plastic one, and a pair of scissors. I will need about 150 grams, so I will use 2 balls of this yarn, but you can use any other, but that might impact your size of a bag. Grab your yarn and make a slip knot. You can do this by making this loop and grabbing your tail through. Put your hook in and chain 79. To chain, you're gonna grab your yarn, hold your tail here, yarn over and pull through loop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and just like that you're gonna chain 79. I've now chained 79. It's quite long, but for your first row you're gonna skip this very first one and go into second one with single crochet. To do single crochet, you're gonna insert your hook into your stitch, which is the second chain from your hook, grab yarn, come back, and you will have 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. This is a single crochet. Once again into next one, go in, grab your yarn, yarn over and pull through 2, and you're gonna repeat this to the end of your chain, which will make 78 single crochets. This is because we skipped the first one. So do that and I will meet you at the end. So now nearly at the end of my chain, I have 3 stitches left. I'm gonna finish that off. And the last one will be in here. And to begin a second row, we will chain 1 and turn our work. So this is how it looks when I did all single crochets in those 78 stitches. To start second row, we will need a total of chain 3. So we chained 1, I'm gonna chain another 2. This will act as 1 double crochet. And in this first one, I will do popcorn stitch. To do one, you will need to do 3 double crochets, but unfinished ones. So this acts as our 1, and I'm gonna do another 3. To do unfinished double crochet, you yarn over, go into your stitch, yarn over and come back, pull through 2 and leave it as it is. One more time, pull through 2, and one more time. We have now 4 loops on our hook. We yarn over, pull through all, chain 1, and work in next stitch. We're gonna do 2 double crochets in next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into your next stitch, grab yarn and come back, pull through 2 and pull through 2. One more time in the next stitch. So we have one popcorn stitch here, 2 double crochets, and we're gonna repeat doing 1 popcorn, 2 double crochets, 1 popcorn stitch, 2 double crochets, and so on. But our popcorn stitches will be different from the one we start the row with because we need to chain 3. Now we're gonna do 4 unfinished double crochets into our next stitch. So yarn over, go into stitch, grab your yarn and come back, pull through 2, and repeat another 3 times until you have total 4 unfinished double crochets. And this makes 5 loops in our hook, different from what we had here. To finish that off, we will yarn over and pull through all loops, chain 1, and go into our next stitch with double crochet. And another one. These bubbles will look more defined later on, but you will keep repeating popcorn stitch, 2 doubles, popcorn stitch, and so on. So I'm gonna do that one more time. 4 unfinished double crochets in here, into that same stitch. And the 4th one. This makes 5 loops, pull through all of them and chain 1, and then 2 double crochets. Keep doing that and you will end your row here with 2 double crochets, but I meet you at the end of this row. I'm now at the end of round 2 and I have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna do last popcorn in this stitch. And 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and turn your work. Row 3, you will do single crochets again. So start with this stitch after you chained 1. Into second one where is double crochet, and when you reach your bubble you will see 2 kind of V's. This is our chain and this is where we finished our 4 unfinished double crochets. So we will skip this little one and we will do single crochet above this one. Each bubble will have only 1 single crochet above it, because if we do in those 2 loops, we will have much higher number of single crochets and we want to keep it the same 78. So you always do single crochet above each double crochet and then only 1 single crochet above the bubble. So skip this little one and do it into this one. And repeat till the end of your row. I'm now at the end of my round 3. There's the last popcorn stitch. There's 2 B's. I'm gonna go into last one only, skipping the little one. Do last single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work. This is how it will look from right side, and this is from the back side. So you're gonna keep doing rows 2 and 3 total 11 times, which will make it 25 rows. So you will start again with chain 3, so we've got 1, another 2, you will do 3 unfinished double crochets, then 2 double crochets, and repeat popcorn stitch, 2 double crochets, and then single crochet row on top of that. So keep doing that and I'll meet you once I do it as well. Once you're done with all 25 rows, you should have finished with single crochets on top of your popcorn stitch row. I have chained 1 here and I'm gonna turn my work. We're gonna begin working on handle, which is going to be 8 stitches wide, and it's gonna be the same pattern we used but only for 8 stitches. So I'm gonna chain another 2 because we will start with popcorn stitch, and I'm gonna do 3 unfinished double crochet. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Pull through all 4 loops, chain 1, and that's our first one. We're gonna do 2 double crochets in next 2 stitches, and then popcorn stitch again, but with 4 unfinished double crochets because it's only for the first one, as it starts with chain 3, which acts as 1 double crochet. So I'm gonna do another popcorn stitch, that makes a total of 5 loops, and you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 for double crochets. I'm gonna pull through all 5 loops, chain 1, and do another 2 double crochets in next 2 stitches. And our last popcorn stitch. Pull through all 5, chain 1, and we're gonna do only 1 double crochet. This is gonna be our 8th stitch. Chain 1 at the end. So there's 1, as this only counts for 1 stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is our first row for our handle. The second row is gonna be again single crochets, and you're gonna do 1 single crochet above your double crochet, 1 above your bubble, so you're skipping this one and doing into this one. Once you've got your last one, chain 1 and turn, and you're now gonna repeat those 1 and 2 rows. So row of popcorn, single crochet row, and so on, another 21 times. Once you are done with your handle, you can cut your yarn off, leaving a bit for sewing, and pull it through your loop. You will have total of 46 rows for your handle, meaning you will have 23 rows of bubbles and 23 rows of single crochets. For the base of the bag, you will need to grab your yarn, make a slip knot, chain 31, and once you've got 31 chained, skip the first one and into the second one, do a single crochet, and keep doing it till the end of your foundation chain. I'm now at my last stitch of first row. I'm I'm gonna do my last single crochet in there, chain 1 and turn your work. Keep doing those single crochets until you have total of 9 rows. You will have 30 stitches and 9 rows. I'll meet you then. So I have now finished my base panel. It's total of 9 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. I've chained one at the end. I'm gonna cut my yarn off, leaving maybe 50 centimeters for sewing, and I'm gonna pull this through to finish off. As you can see, I have left quite a long tail, and this is how it will look. Now you're gonna grab your work, having it wrong side up, because this is our right side, so it's gonna be wrong side up where your handle is. And you will grab your base panel and join it with short side and 9 stitches here. So count 9 stitches and join shorter side here. Then you're gonna turn it and join with next 30 stitches. Count them on, mark it with safety pin or stitch marker, then join this side with another 9 stitches because we have 9 rows. It will act for 9 stitches, and lastly another last 30 stitches joined with last longest side. I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. I have now joined the base panel with all of these sides. It does curl a bit, but it should look something like this. It's gonna shape your bag into that rectangle shape, and you will have this side unjoined as of now. So before you do that, because I still have this yarn from where I finished, and I'm gonna finish that off with the same yarn, but basically we need to figure out where our handle is gonna be joined on the other side. So it needs to be joined where we have our second side. We're gonna count 30 stitches from here. So I'm gonna do that now. It's 3, 6, 8, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. This is our 30 stitch mark. I have stitch marker. I'm gonna put it here, and we will join our handle with next 8 stitches, not including the 30th one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So it's gonna be with these stitches. So I'm gonna finish joining this side and I'll come back then. When you go in and join them together, make sure you join it and line it up row with row, so bubbles are lined up and not like this. And you should be finishing at this point where your handle starts, so it should end here and all the lines should be lined up. Just finished joining this side. I'm gonna tie a knot and weave in the end so I don't have to do this later. I'm gonna go in for a couple of rows back and forward so it doesn't unravel. So this is where we have our stitch marker after counting 30 stitches. Because our handle is starting with bubble and ending with 1 double crochet, we want to line that up with those bubbles, so we don't count this one and we will line it up with these, so bubbles are in line as well, just like this handle here. It's all lined up and we want to make sure we line this one as well. So grab your piece, put it up just like that, bubble with bubble, and join it. Just gonna use simple sewing method, going in one by one, and I will secure the tail at the end as well. Just to double check one more time, these are lined. A couple more stitches. And so I weaved in, I'm gonna cut it off and pull it inside out to the right side to see how that looks. I can now take this stitch marker and this is how it should be looking. So this is how the finished back will look like. That's the base and handles. I do apologize if that's not entirely clear. You can always message me on Instagram and I'll do my best to help you out. Don't be shy, give me a subscribe if you liked it, and I hope to create more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching.